नमस्कार। हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। Me, myself, Dr. Ramesh Chan Sharma, Associate Professor and HOD, Department of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, JVW. Today's our topic is virginity. It's also known as Virgo intacta. That is Latin name. Virgo means maiden and intacta means untouched. Its definition is virgin is a female who has not experienced sexual intercourse. It's sign of extragenital sign in breast and genital signs. In the genitals, labia majora, labia minora, vaginal wall, vestibules, posterior commissure, porcate, fossa navicularis, and hymen. Types of hymen. It's semilunar, annular, infantile, cribriform, vertical, septate, imperforate, carunculi, multiformis. Difference between virgin and deflorated woman. In the virgin woman and deflorated woman, difference of breast. Virgin woman hemispherical and deflorated enlarged. Virgin in firm and rounded. Nipples are small and pinkish. Areola pink in color. When in deflorated women, breast are losses firmness and slightly pendulous. Nipple are large and raised. Areola dark brown or black. Labia majora in virgin women, thick and firm, fleshy, elastic and rounded, lie in oppositions to each other and hence labia minora is not visible externally. Completely close the vaginal orifice. In the deflorated woman, it's lax, not rounded and dark in color, not in opposition with each other, and labia minora is exposed outside, gap in present in between the two sides, and the vaginal orifice may be visible externally. Labia minora in the virgin woman, soft and small in size, pink sensitive to touch, and completely covered by labia majora. Depression is present in between the porcate and the vaginal orifice, and vaginal orifice remains closed. In the deflorated woman, labia minora is enlarged, dark, or blackened in color, and also show pigmentation. Project much outside the labia majora, the depression and folds are lost, and vaginal orifice is visible externally. Vagina. In the virgin woman, it's narrow and tight. The canal is triangular in cross section. Rugosity is present and sensitive to touch. Its walls are approximated and not capacious. In deflorated women, widened and loose, the canal is oval or rounded in cross section. Rugosity is the decrease, lost and sensitiveness is reduced. Walls are not approximated and are separated, roomy and spacious. Vestibule. In virgin women, vestibules is admitted tip of little finger and painful. Then deflorated women, it's admit more than two fingers without pain. Posterior commissures. In virgin women, intact in virgin and deflated women, loose or not prominent due to repeated sexual intercourse in deflated. Fossa navicularis in virgin women, closed, intact in virgins, in the deflated disappear. Forkete, intact in virgins, then ruptured and old healed tear scarring may be present in deflated. In virgin women, hymen is intact, but the deflated woman hymen ruptured and only remains of tag of the hymen may be present along the margins after multiple acts of coitus. Causes of rupture of hymen. Hymen may be ruptured due to sexual intercourse, accidental, heavy exercise like cycling, gymnastics, attentional, masturbations using fingers or foreign body insertion, ulcerations from diphtheria, repeated fungal infections, rarely by uncleanliness, poor personal hygiene, and sanitary tampons, and surgical and gynecological operations. False vision. There are a number of reasons for rupture of hymen other than sexual intercourse. Ruptured hymen cannot be said as a sign of defloration the same way an intact hymen is not a proof of virginity, as the hymen may be elastic and the female is as a false virgin. Medico-legal importance of hymen virginity. Presence of an intact hymen at the time of marriage is considered to be a proof of virginity by the society and the law. Presence of an intact hymen is presumed to be a sign of virginity but is not an absolute proof in false virgin. Similarly, a ruptured hymen may not necessarily be due to an act of coitus. Nullity of marriage, Section 12 in Hindu Marriage Act. If the woman was pregnant at the time of marriage or the male was already married, impotent, then the marriage is said to be null. Divorce, Section 13 Hindu Marriage Act. If either the of the couple is proved to have committed the offense of adultery, then it is a ground for divorce. Carunculi hymen. Multiple ruptures of hymen with presence of tags of the hymen tissues on the margins. It is seen in women habituated to sexual intercourse. Carunculi multiformis. In these conditions, hymen is almost abolished with the remains of hymen tissues attached to the margins as a thick rim of residual tissues. This is seen after pregnancy and delivery. Thank you.